What's up, guys? This is the Game of Thrones Dr. Squatch first look. Here we have the collector's edition box, and I have to say, Dr. Squatch always does a pretty good job on their boxes. Whether I like the soap or not that's inside of it, that might be a different story depending on the release, but their boxes are always outstanding. I have to say my favorite one is still the Harry Potter one that I have back there, but the boxes they do a really good job on. So this is going to be more of a first look video, and then I'll do my reviews separately. So I have to say the detail on these is outstanding. I think they spend more time designing the boxes than they do on the soaps themselves. So just a really cool design all around. And then the back of the box. The Clean in the North. So let's pop it open and get to the good stuff. So here's the inside of the box. It's actually even cooler on the inside. We have two dragons facing off, and as you hear me talk, you're gonna realize I'm not really familiar with Game of Thrones. I've never watched it, so I'm just kind of going off visually what I see here. But it looks pretty cool on the inside. And then we have the 3 bars here. So the 3 bars we have are 1000 Sword Scrub. This is a medium grit bar. And then we have, I'm going to try to pronounce this correctly. We have Visceron's Freeze. If I'm wrong, correct me in the comments. It's fine. I'm not going to be offended by it. This is a 0 grit bar featuring menthol crystals. And am I correct in saying that this is the first Dr. Squatch bar that's featured menthol crystals? I think this is accurate, but correct me if I'm wrong. And then we have, I can't tell if this is a C or a G. So it's either Dragon's Blaze or Draken's Blaze. So you have to let me know about that one. And this is a heavy grit bar. So overall, these are the 3 that we have. And if you've already tried it, let me know what your favorites are in the comments. Now the way I'm going to do this is make a separate review video for each of these bars so it can be a lot longer and more in depth. And that way, if you want to watch one specific review, you can separate it that way. But I will do a first impression of each of these 3 bars, and then we'll go from there. So this first one is the heavy grit one. This is the Dragon's Blaze, I'm going to call it for now. This is featuring amber and pumice. I'm not going to go through all the ingredients, but it does say it's supposed to smell like the living. Focus, focus, focus. There we go. Intimidating, epic, fiery, smells like the living. So I'm just going to give it the quick sniff test, as Gary would say. It's not bad. It kind of has like a warmer, sweeter scent, but it almost smells like a cologne as well. I do smell that amber in there, so the first one, not too bad. All right, next up, let's do 1000 Sword Scrub. I like the artwork on this one the best, I think. That one's pretty cool. This is the medium grit bar featuring volcanic sand and iron bark, and it says it smells like the ruler of Westeros. So let's pop it open and give it a sniff test. Not a big fan of that one. A little bit of a sour scent almost. I'm not sure what that is. It has a deep scent to it, but it also has a sour scent. I'm not sure what that's all about. I don't know, maybe not. Actually, now that I smell it at all, it almost smells very similar to Sons of Darkness with the Kylo Ren bar from Star Wars, the Star Wars edition one. This one, I don't know. I'm not sure about that one yet. The first 2 were kind of medium potency bars, and then we have, this one's pretty cool too. This is Visceron's Freeze with the menthol crystals. This one actually might be my favorite artwork. This one's pretty cool. I think this one's a hair above the 1000 Sword Scrub. It says this one smells like a White Walker. I'm not sure what a White Walker is, but I think it's like the monsters in that show. So let's pop it open. I know there's going to be a lot of people watching this like, come on, you don't know what that is, blah, 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 whatever. I don't. Sorry. I was super familiar with all the Star Wars stuff. I had no problem with that. And I was even somewhat familiar with the Harry Potter ones. But when it comes to this one, yeah, sorry. I can't help you there. The Avengers, super familiar with. All right, let's see what it smells like. I'm not loving that one either. It doesn't smell minty. So if you're expecting minty, it doesn't smell like that. I don't know. There's something a little bit off about this one as well. So I would say 1 for 3 on this. This one was decent. These two, not a big fan of. So I'm going to do some more in-depth reviews now. But let me know what you think in the comments about your first impressions of this, and we'll see you next time.